We were having a good morning. She was talking about the family, laughing, telling old stories, and I was just happy to be in it with her. Then something shifted. All of a sudden, somebody or someone was stealing from her. She did not know who, but she was sure someone had been in her things. And then she asked me when her husband was coming home. My dad passed away in February of 2020. But to her, he is not gone. He is just away. He will be back soon. Same morning, same woman, two completely different worlds. If you have ever lived something like that, this episode is for you. Welcome back to Navigating Senior Care with Stella. I'm Stella Williams. I'm a senior placement advocate. I am a veteran. I am an author, and I am a caregiver right now today in real time. Now, let's talk about what the 7 stages get right and what they completely leave out. So what are the 7 stages and why do they exist? They were made to help doctors track how dementia moves over time, and they do that part well. Stages 1 and 2, little to no change. Life goes on close to normal. Stage 3, mild changes. Loved ones start to notice something's wrong. Stage 4 is an early stage. A doctor can see it clearly. Bills go unpaid. Cooking gets hard. Stage 5 and 6, mid-stage. Supervision is needed. Memory care may be the right fit. Stage 7, late stage. Comfort care, end-of-life planning. That is the map for dementia. But a map does not tell you about traffic. It does not say a road is closed today. It does not drive the car for you. The stages show the big picture. They do not show you what today looks like. Here is what I wish someone had told me. Dementia does not move in a straight line, not on a Tuesday, not in a single afternoon. Your loved one can seem clear and present in the morning, then by afternoon, the world has shifted. Someone is stealing, someone they love is missing, and no matter what you say, you cannot bring them back to where they were an hour ago. Let me talk about 2 things that cause a lot of this. The theft accusations. This is one of the hardest parts for the families. You are the one doing everything, and suddenly you are the suspect. Here is what is really happening. When memory slips, the brain tries to explain the gap. Something feels off. Something must be missing. And the brain lands on, someone took it. It's not a character flaw. It is a symptom. It is the brain trying to make sense of a world it can no longer hold. Asking for someone who is gone. My mom asked about my dad. He passed away in February 2020. But to her, he is just away. He is coming back. She's actually told me that he came a few times, a couple weeks ago. And, I'm like, oh, okay. And it's because the brain holds on to love longer than it holds on to loss. There is actually something beautiful in that, even when it breaks your heart to hear it. You do not have to correct her. You don't have to say, Mom, he's gone. You can just say, I love him too. Want some lunch? And just go on with your day. Meet her where she is, not where the calendar says she should be. And then there is sundowning. Things getting worse in the late afternoon and evening. More confusion, more agitation, harder to settle. If your evenings are harder than your mornings, that is likely what is happening. I made my own chart. You can get it for free. I will tell you how in a minute. I made it because the standard chart leaves out 5 things that really matter. 1, what it looks like at home. Not doctor's words, real moments. Being accused of stealing when you are the one doing all the work. Explaining again that he is not coming home. 2, how the caregiver feels. Because you are part of this story too. The grief, the guilt, the weight of it, you belong on the chart. 3, what kind of care fits? Home care, assisted living, memory care, skilled nursing. Knowing the difference before the crisis can change everything. 4, a warning about stage changes. Right at the top in bold, bouncing between stages in one day is normal. You are not doing anything wrong. 5, what you might be feeling. At every stage, I include what caregivers usually feel because you deserve to be seen in this too. Comment the word stages and I will send it to you free, no strings. So what do you do with all of this? Here's what helps. Watch for patterns, not stages. What time of day is she clearest? What seems to set things off? That is worth more than any stage number. Do not correct or redirect. When she says Dad is coming home, you do not have to break her heart again. Just meet her there. Change the subject with love. Write things down. Use your phone. What happened? When? What helped? This is good for the doctor and for you when others say, she seemed fine to me. Plan now, before the crisis, because the worst time to look for memory care is at midnight when everything is falling apart. Learn your options now. And ask for help from family, from a professional, from God. You were not made to carry this all alone. I want to end with this. If you had a hard day today, a morning that felt okay and an evening that did not, you are not failing. You are loving someone through one of the hardest things a person can go through. I see you. If you are in Austin area and wondering whether it is time to look at memory care or assisted living, reach out. I know the communities. I know the questions to ask, and I am walking this road right alongside you. Comment stages for the free chart. Visit StellaWilliamsTX.com to book a free call. Thank you for being here. Until next time, blessings to you and your family.